Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And I have just unpacked some new brushes from Sigma. If you didn't check out that video, go check it out now. I'm not going to throw it in the cards right now. But I need to do a tutorial and on the Fantasia eye palette. Look how dreamy that is. That's so pretty. And if you don't know what this looks like, okay, I've made a mess like swatching. I used it today for the first time. It is gorgeous. So I am going to zoom you in, take my new Sigma E35 blending brush. And okay, the only thing is there is not like a white shade, like that's gold, that's gray, to like, you know, set everything down with. So I'm just gonna go into crease basically. I'm going into horizon. I'm just going to buff that into the crease and actually remember my big O mirror. And so we're just going to go with this. Go in the crease. Now see, on me this color could be like just a base because it's basically blending into my skin. So I'm just going to set it with this. At the same time, you're not going to have a yeah, it's like blending perfectly with my skin. You're not going to have like a highlight shade. You want a white or a matte. Okay. Above it all, which is like a salmony kind of color. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try this Big O brush. This is supposed to be good for hooded eyes. This is called the Pointed Crease Brush. It's E48, and look how freaking big that brush is. So, I'm going to have fun right now. And we're just going to see what we can do with this brush. And I've never used this brush, so let's just go like... fall out like on my own eyelid from this brush. Okay. At least it blends, but it's so weird. Like, you're supposed to hold it back more. But like with that long ferrule, I kind of want to hold it up here. And I think you really have to tap off your brush with this one. Otherwise you get like a lot of fallout. However, like I'm making like my own cut crease pretty easily. Very soft brush though. Do like that. Blend that down just a little bit more. take my new little short shader at E20 and I'm going to go in the shade Ecstatic first. That's really glittery. I'm going to see since that concealer's still like tacky whether it'll do it or not. No. There we go. This isn't packing it up. Look at it. Alright, this is me wiping off that shade. Got a lot of glitter, so you really need glitter glue. I'm still seeing some on my face, so yeah. I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna go into Euphoria just because I probably should have switched brushes, but it's okay. I'm gonna actually use this little Sigma E47 and blend that in somewhere. Should have went in with this brush. That shows that beautifully. It's not looking murky, and that teal really isn't either. So I'm happy with that shade. I do have some fallout, but it's not bad. So you really have to pack on a static, like, to get any pigment. Like, sorry, I'm like getting on right. This brush, we're going to go straight for this little, we call it a crease. Very, very thin crease brush. Which is probably, you have been missing all of my life, haven't you? Over here. Oh yeah, look at that. No, that's a blue. You know how hard it is to get blues to show up right on my skin? And, I mean, it's not exactly a sky blue on my skin. I mean, if I had a white back it would be, but it's still a very gorgeous blue in the crease, and then this blue is showing up like it's supposed to with all this glitter glue, and it's shimmery, dazzly goodness. It's goodness. And yeah. See if I was too much up here. A little more, a little darker. Right there. Hit that little inner corner just a bit. Does make them all blend together really nicely though, like uber. And I tell you what, and I know this from blues in the past, like Juvia's Place, once you get blue on your cheek, it's like impossible not to take off your makeup with it. That's why certain palettes, especially the when I use the Masquerade palette and I want to use that blue in there, I have to do it before the rest of my makeup. Just FYI, if you want to go all crazy, maybe if you had kept it contained, it wouldn't have been so bad, but yeah. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to sweep some light blue. Right there. To darken it, there's only like one, it's like a medium brown, it's not even an uber dark brown, which is totally okay. I don't need a black, I don't need a dark brown. So just to give it a little bit more dimension, we're just going to like sweep that on the outer edge. Decide if I like that or not. This is actually really brush with this, like for like a tight line. Y'all, I'm gonna have some fun with some white liner that I haven't tried. This is from L'Oreal Infallible Paints, and I have not tried it, so I kind of want to see what I can do with it. So you know what we're gonna do? The blue color. Like, but it writes fine like on my hand, so I don't know. That's fun. Okay. Gel liner from Pretty Vulgar. Let's see if I got it right. Just ignoring carry on. I don't know if I can get away with this brush. Small one. It's probably not hoping that those brushes, like bristles, decided to separate like that. Trying to be careful over here, like not mess up my whole look. I'm actually kind of after my look. Let's try. I don't know with this brush. I added some like, it made him look very spidery, but added some like, I don't know. Well, I like the wand, it's like really flexible. It's like flexible, it doesn't stay still, I don't know if you can tell. I think that. I'm kind of feeling that. You might want to go with a nude, but you know. Be extra, you go with a metallic nude. Alright, there we have it. I think it's done. I would recommend, if you go as crazy as I did, or if you use that glittery bluish cream, which is called Ecstatic, and if you use the blues, even that one was like kind of going everywhere, but that one too, I would recommend doing your eyes first, but that's the nature. Blues are very hard to sweep away. I can sweep away just about every other color. I think I made a pretty decently good look, a fun look. But I think I made it pretty, I kind of like it. I'm feeling this mascara. Y'all know I ain't gonna pop on lashes. So I'm feeling this mascara and all. I'm actually liking it. I don't know if it's gonna smudge on me, which a lot of them like to. Because I kind of like the whole separated lash thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial eye look thing. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles.